Welcome to Mysteries, Myths, and Legends. I'm Taylor.
I'm Savannah.
And happy Wednesday, everybody.
Happy Wednesday.
I have grand news.
Grand.
If you're listening to this podcast on the day that it comes out, I am currently with the love of my life, Pitbull, Mr. 305, Mr. Worldwide. I'm so excited. I'm past Taylor, but like when this comes out, I will be at the concert, and I am so excited. I'm seeing Pitbull and Lil Jon. Yeah.
I love that. That's amazing for you.
That's going to be iconic, and I'm so excited. If you know me, Pitbull's my favorite of all time. GOAT. For real.
Yeah.
So I'm just really excited for that. I love
That's
my
going to be
man.
so fun. I'm not going, sadly, but it's okay. It's okay.
I will have to insert a picture next time, but I am planning on wearing a bald cap, and I am planning on also bedazzling my bald head. So.
I'm so ready to see that.
Pictures to come
Oh
from
my
that.
God.
I'm so excited.
That's going to be amazing.
Yeah. I could not be more excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, something to be excited about. Haters podcast. Haters. We have Haters podcast now, guys. And you need to go watch it if you haven't.
Yeah, you do.
We're everywhere you can listen to this podcast. YouTube, Spotify, Apple, anywhere you've heard of, we're there.
Yeah.
Haunting you in the background.
Linked below, of course.
Yeah. So go watch that immediately. Thank you. And then come back. Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. Okay, you're back? All right.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Savannah.
What?
We got to tell the people the movie update.
The movie update. The big one this week, we saw Michael.
Oh my gosh. Michael.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I love Michael Jackson so much. Like,
Yeah.
I can't even express into words how much I love Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So, and I went into it telling Savannah, like, I'm going to rate this movie based on how many hee-hees there are. And I'm not going to spoil the movie, but all I'm going to say is there were 2 hee-hees.
Yeah.
And I rated it higher than 2 hee-hees.
Low-key, there should have been more.
I think
there should have been more.
In the future, there will be more he's to be had.
Right. Exactly.
So, we await that time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For sure.
I rated it pretty well. Like, I thought it was pretty good, but it, I don't know. It was very much a, like, greatest moments montage, which, like, I liked, but I was looking forward to more of a story aspect, and it wasn't as much of a story as I wanted, but it was still good. It was still good. And they really did recreate a lot of the moments pretty well, so that was cool.
Yeah. I completely agree.
Yeah.
I do think it needed a little bit more story, but they did it, honey. What they did it 100%.
Yeah.
Like, the recreations were spot on. Like, spot on. So that's, I was thrilled. I think I sat that entire 2 hours and 30 minutes with the biggest smile plastered on my face. I think I never, like, afterwards, I was like, my face, like, why is my cheeks
Oh my God.
low-key
really?
sore? Yeah.
Oh.
Like, I actually am not even kidding. So, I loved it.
I love Michael so much.
I literally love Michael so much. So, yeah.
Love that.
Yeah. And we have to shout out Bubbles.
Yeah, of course.
Because Bubbles is Michael Jackson's chimp. And he's still alive today.
Yeah.
Fun fact for
Love
you.
him.
He's in Florida. So, I just, I want to go visit Bubbles.
Yeah.
So, maybe we have to make that happen. Florida's not too far from here.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we could go.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We definitely could. Crazy. We do want to give the PSA to the people. We have to take a little break.
Yeah.
Nothing bad. Actually, all really positive.
Yeah, so I just have a couple more weeks, okay, to plan my wedding.
Just a wedding. No big
Listen,
deal.
guys, it's just, if you ever done it, it's a lot, okay?
If you know, you know. And if you don't know, one day you probably will know.
Yeah, we're down to the grind, and we gotta take off a week or two. So
we'll be back.
We'll see.
Don't worry. Don't worry. It's just a couple weeks off and we'll be back.
Yeah.
And when we come back, boy, are we gonna have some stories for you.
Mhm.
Okay, and that's guaranteed.
Yeah.
So just go back. We have 254 other episodes.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've missed one, so go find one of those.
And obviously haters. So.
Obviously, haters. There's 4 haters episodes out right now.
Yep.
So go catch those too.
Mhm.
And then if you're all caught up, go watch our vlogs. So actually, there's no excuse.
Yeah. Like, you got all the content
Yeah,
you need.
it's
okay?
out there. But we will be back. Just a
Yeah.
couple weeks. And Savannah will be a married woman.
Yes.
So
That's crazy.
when we return, Savannah will be wed.
That's actually crazy.
Very. Okay. Let's pull a card. How about we? I'm gonna manifest real quick in here.
I'm so ready for a card. Like, I feel like I've been needing a, like, spiritual moment. Actually, I do want to say, since I did just bring up, I have my wedding coming up soon, I did, in fact, buy a spell on Etsy, a weather spell, so a witch on Etsy. She performed a spell for me, and I actually
Period.
just got the, like, because afterwards they send you, like, a whole document, basically, saying what they did, and I just got that today. I didn't fully read through it all yet, but I'm gonna. And guys, we gotta trust the Etsy witches. So, like,
100%.
I'm really hoping that she pulls through for me and this spell works.
Yeah.
And that the weather's perfect. It's gonna be.
All I'm saying is that we have purchased an Etsy witch once in the past, and
Yeah.
the weather was perfect that day.
Yeah, and it was last minute. So, I mean,
Very, honey, very. So crazy. We have the Queen of Cups.
oh, okay.
The
Queen of
Queen.
Cups.
We have the Queen.
All right.
She's beautiful.
So,
I'll tell you that.
the Suit of Cups, I feel like we don't really pull those as much.
Yeah, I would completely agree.
The Suit of Cups delves into your emotional state and relationships.
Wedding.
Okay. The suit appears when you need to pay attention to your own intuition making decisions. Okay. So the Queen of Cups, was it upright?
Yes, upright.
Protection, intuition, unconscious emotion, and creativity.
Okay.
All right. Interesting.
Wait, what are the 4 words? I just need to really soak it in.
Protection, intuition, unconscious emotion, and creativity.
Okay, I just have to say, like, we were quite literally just talking about the weather spell, and I
Yeah.
just feel like that word of protection really just hit me, like,
True.
it's gonna be protected. that day.
Okay.
So,
Mhm.
we're manifesting only the best weather, obviously, for
Yes.
Savannah's wedding. Because duh.
Okay.
Because duh. And if anybody's curious about the sausage, yeah, we're gonna do it too. An old wives' tale, if you will.
Yep.
So we're gonna try all the superstitions, and then at that point, one of them has to work,
Yeah,
right?
one of them's gonna work.
Exactly.
Okay.
And that's how you do it, simply.
Yeah. It's gonna be a perfect day.
It is. It really is. It is.
All right.
Well, tell me, Savannah. I am so mad that she made me wait, guys. First of all, I've wanted to know about this cult since we went there,
Listen.
and then she made me wait an extra week because
Okay.
the story was so long.
Okay. I mean,
I'm so excited.
we just had a lot to cover. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So last week we went through the founder of this cult. We're gonna be talking about the 12 tribes again. We talked about Eugene Spriggs last week and his backstory a little bit and how he, started this group. Okay. And now we're gonna get into the real culty stuff. Okay.
I'm so ready.
So let's do it. Also last week I did mention this part a little bit. Just about their name, and I think you did ask, like, why are they named that, and I kind of knew, but I kind of didn't, so I looked it up a little to give you background.
Okay.
So the 12 tribes, it's for the 12 tribes of Israel that are mentioned in the Old Testament.
Oh, okay.
And they say that they're creating a new Israel to prepare for the second coming of Jesus.
Oh. Oh.
And
Okay.
yeah,
That's not what I was expecting
yeah,
at all.
and like I think I said this last week too, that each tribe is like it's like a different area of the
Yeah.
world, right? And they're all named after the 12 sons of Jacob in the Bible.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder which one we were at.
Yeah.
Curious.
Some of them I couldn't pronounce.
I get,
So,
yeah, no, I
so
definitely,
I kind of, yeah.
definitely get that.
Yes. Okay. So that's kind of the gist there. I don't know how I can just jump right into this, but I guess I'm gonna.
We're diving back in.
Okay, so I think I ended off last week by saying that like uh they decided that the biggest problem in the world was disobedience. So they started to beat children in order to stop them from disobeying, I guess.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, you're disobeying God by disobeying your parents.
Oh my God. That's crazy. But yeah, that's what, yeah.
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 So anyway, yeah. So this cult just does this. And do, do, do.
Do, do,
Do, do, do.
do.
So, and I think I did also mention this last week too, that he wanted to build a church that Eugene, like his new like reason and like goal for the church changed, that he wanted to build a church that was impossible for children to leave.
Oh yeah, you did
Yeah.
say that, and I forgot how frightening that is.
Yes. And so children cannot be born outside of the compound. They can't go to public school. They can't work a job outside of their community because, they own all these businesses, so they're working these jobs. They can't be working outside of it. And he also says to the parents, he's like, if you love your child, you will beat them into obedience. You're going to take up the rod.
Oh my God, I'm actually so sick and Savannah.
It's so bad. It's
like,
so bad.
oh my God. Like, I actually want to go with the rod and beat this
No,
man.
and he even is like, no, like, you can't even do it softly. It needs to leave marks.
I hope somebody has beaten him.
And also, he says, okay, how young would you say that Eugene would recommend you start hitting your...
I am so afraid, but I'm gonna hope, I don't know, like 5?
6 months.
6 months? 6 months? My God.
He said babies can be punished as young as 6 months for wriggling during a diaper change. Things like that.
Okay.
Because it's like,
oh my
okay,
God.
because in his eyes, things like this are just inherently, disobedient. So he's like, okay, well, it's inherent and it's gonna happen no matter what, but we need to teach them that they can't do it.
I'm absolutely so sickened over here.
It's so bad.
That's terrible. That is terrible.
Yeah.
Like, you can't, babies actually don't even know anything really
Right.
until like they're like 2 or 3
Right.
years old.
Yeah.
Not months. Like, that's wild.
I know. And he also said that it's better to go to heaven with welts than to go to hell without them.
Bro.
Anyway, so God, I literally don't even have anything good to say right now.
No.
But
I'm speechless.
I'm so sorry, you guys. So they, I didn't read there, like, there's also a book that like tells you how to punish your children, basically.
I posted a picture of the book
disobedient. Yeah.
when we covered part 1.
And in the book it says, like, I believe, like, when you're younger, they can like use their hands, right, and like hit with their hands.
Yeah.
But when it's really needed, they start to use bamboo sticks, and in some instances use resin-tipped whips.
Bro, whips?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Like, This is crazy. This is
Yeah.
beyond my wildest imaginations.
It's really bad. And also, like, a lot of this was I mean, it started in like the 70s-ish, I think, when they started doing all this. So I don't know. I mean, I guess we are not totally sure if they're still doing it, but I feel like they probably are still doing it.
I mean, that sounds like the principles that this cult is made up on. So I feel like
Yeah.
they definitely are.
Yeah. I know. I just want to give them like benefit of the doubt, but like I
If y'all
kind
are
of don't
listening,
think so.
you better stop right now.
Yeah. You better
You
stop.
better stop.
Okay. And the book that I mentioned, I do have a note right here that it's a 348-page child training manual.
Oh, good Lord. That's crazy.
Yes. So yeah, also they do note that starvation is also a punishment.
Stop.
They withhold
Stop.
food from them. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Why?
I'm just like, is that like Ruby Frankie? Because, like, is that what she was in? I'm about to look it up.
Wait, it
Because,
is sounding a little familiar.
yeah, I don't know what religion she's in. So that's why I have to look it up.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Yes.
wow. Just when you said that, I was like, oh,
Yes.
using starvation as a tactic for literally anything is one of the evilest things anybody can do in this world. So it's crazy enough that they're beating these kids with whips, but then also starving them
Yeah.
is
For doing things that kids do, like
like, hello, a baby from crying, the grass
yeah,
from being green. What are we talking
yeah,
about?
exactly.
That is crazy.
It's yeah, no, it's really bad.
Okay, it says her religion. Oh, oh yeah, she's from Utah. It's just the
Okay.
Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. So, I mean, I guess it just, it's all Christianity in some way.
Okay.
Well, those two religions, this one
Okay.
and that one,
Right.
like a form of it.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So Eugene, like, he's writing this book, right? The training manual and everything, but he didn't even have any of his own children that were in this cult. He did have the one with his first wife, like I mentioned, but he never really like saw him ever again. um, so like he's like, yeah, this is how you train your child, but he's never had one.
So here's my question. I understand, yes, these people wanted a community, but in all of this jazz, I suppose. But like, why are they letting a childless man teach them how to parent their
Well, 'cause
children?
I guess he convinced them that they need to be obedient,
That's
and they're just being obedient to him. It all comes back to power,
yeah.
the power dynamics,
Yeah.
and it's just horrible.
Oh man, it's absolutely terrible.
Oh my gosh. Okay,
Devastating.
okay. Okay, so oh my gosh, I swear not all of this is gonna be maybe it is. Okay.
I was like, I don't believe you.
So he also spoke about kids getting blue marks. Which he would refer to bruises as blue marks. And he wanted to make sure that kids were getting enough blue marks. And he said that if a kid didn't have them, then the parents didn't love them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and it's like that's why the parents, I feel like that's a big reason parents would be doing it, because he's like guilting them into it. It's like if you're following this man, like think he knows all, or I don't know. It's crazy.
Well, he said God was talking through him, so
right, exactly.
wow.
So there was a big incident that happened in Vermont with one of the tribes, I guess. There was a girl. She was 13 years old, and she was beaten all over her body and was even bleeding from it.
Oh my God.
And do you know why? You know why she was at 13 years old? She got in trouble because she kissed a boy.
Okay. What do we mean?
Yeah. So this incident was actually reported to the police, but it was then later dropped, I guess. Which I guess, I don't know. I think it was like the parents or somebody in the group went and told about this, but then they were like, actually, never mind. Because they, took
Yeah.
it back. But they continued to investigate, luckily.
Oh, thank God. For once. I love when somebody does their job, you know?
Yes, but also there's not much that there could be done, unfortunately.
Well, that's true.
They did summon a few members to give them some information on what happened, but and like tell them how many children are there and their names and everything. Because they're like, okay, well, if this girl got hurt, like what else is happening?
Yeah.
But the people who were summoned refused and were eventually put in jail.
Okay, I was about to say they can't refuse.
Yeah, well, they
Like,
just were jailed. And then
wow.
later, an army of state troopers and social workers raided the property
Oh, wow.
with a mandate to do whatever's necessary to see how many kids are there and who they are.
Clock it.
They found 112 minors and they took them away from the compound. But unfortunately, they failed to get a court order to examine the children for signs of abuse. And the judge said that the warrant was too broad, partly because it didn't list names, even though they couldn't get the freaking names.
What? They're
And
minors. Like,
exactly. And then all the children were ordered to be released.
dude.
So this was not a win. Like it sounded like it was going to be a
Yeah.
win. It was not a win.
Well, it sounds like they tried. Like they were really trying. So
Yes.
props to them for trying. But like
Yeah.
that's that's terrible.
Uh-huh.
Like that's actually
And you want to know something even worse?
no. But yeah.
This incident, it's celebrated as a religious holiday for them now.
Savannah, I actually cannot believe that we
It's
went to this
called
place.
It's the Day of Deliverance.
Oh my God. Like I want to break this squishy. If you're not watching the video, I am squishing a squishy. I want to rip it in half right now.
It's really
I'm
bad.
irrationally angry.
So yeah, they literally start celebrating this as a religious holiday and say that it's the Day of Deliverance because and they celebrate it like it's Passover because like to them it's a day where God extended protection over them from yeah.
I'm gagging and I'm rolling my eyes
Yeah.
at this.
Yep.
Like, wow.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's evil.
I know. It's bad. Like I get it through their eyes, but like also that's just crazy. It's just
That's that I
like
actually
if
can't
you're
believe that that's real.
I know, I know, I know. So anyway, just in some other general things about this cult.
Mhm.
I have some of their social views
Oh, good. Let's hear
listed
'em.
here. So they do say that gay people need the death penalty.
Oh my God. That does not surprise me.
Also, of course, women have less control over things in this cult,
Duh.
obviously. They're banned from using birth control.
Of
And they're
course.
also banned from giving birth with painkillers.
So not only do the children need to be beat and suffer, the women also need to suffer.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, they're atoning for Eve's original sin.
Great. Great.
They also, of course, like, as I've been kind of saying, they have this obsession with obedience. Oh my gosh, I forgot about this part too. They're also very racist. And I don't even want to, I have to get into it. I have to say
my
this part too.
God.
Also, so they're racist, but they do have black people in their cult. Like, they're not saying you can't join,
Oh
but
my
they're also
God.
just, their views on it are horrible. So I'm going to tell you.
Okay. I'm buckling up.
Oh my gosh. Please buckle up. Whew. This is really heavy. Like I really
pleased.
needed to
Yeah.
dive into this cult to know
Yeah.
what they were all about, but I'm just like, I've never talked about a story this heavy
No.
before.
This is definitely heavy. And unfortunately, we went there.
I know.
I'm pleased to tell you that my story is light and actually happy. And
Okay.
that's not a joke. So it's okay. We can get dark for a
Guys,
minute.
there's actually not that much left, so
We got
good,
this.
but okay.
We're powering through.
It is okay.
We needed
we're
to
doing it.
know. We needed to know.
We do need
As
to know.
bad as it is, we need to know.
Okay. So, they say that black people are cursed with the curse of Ham and also the curse of Cain. And because of this, they need to submit to white people.
So what's the curse of Ham? Do you know?
I thought I had written it down. I didn't. Let me see if I can look at it real quick.
The curse of Cain, if we're referring to like Cain and Abel, I think he killed his brother. And that's all I know.
So I'm pretty sure Curse of Ham was like what was used to justify slavery.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay. It's okay. So nonsense is what I'm hearing, but okay.
Yes.
Somebody played Nonsense by Sabrina Carpenter.
So that what did Ham do, right? So
Yeah.
okay. Ham, he saw his father naked while he was
Okay.
drunk and then went outside to tell his brothers. Right?
Completely normal thing to do.
Right. And his brothers went inside or like went back to cover the father, you know, to like maintain his dignity, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because Ham didn't do that and instead like mocked him and like made fun of him, his consequence was that he was cursed to be a slave. Or no, his son. Sorry, I'm not as familiar with the Bible or anything.
Yeah.
So yeah, Ham's son was cursed to be a slave to his brothers.
That's crazy.
So yeah, because of that.
That's great. Well, the curse of Cain, it is because he murdered his brother, Abel,
Yeah.
and then lied to God about it. And apparently, I guess that's what they're saying. Essentially, it results in Cain, like, he was barred from farming, and, like, he couldn't, like, nothing would grow for him ever. And he also, like, essentially had to live, like, a nomadic life all by himself. So, great. That's amazing and wonderful that's what they're saying.
The curse of Ham doesn't even make any sense because that's how are
Right.
you gonna say
Right.
that justifies
Right. Slavery? That's
slavery
absolutely mind-boggling.
because he made fun of his dad.
Right. I mean, they'll use anything. They'll say
I'm just so
anything to be the
confused.
justification for slavery.
So anyway, that's what they use from the Bible. They're like, yeah, the curse of Ham, like obviously.
Wow.
And they also say that slave owners are more burdened than the actual enslaved people.
Oh, totally.
Because because of this curse, because they have a responsibility to God over the enslaved people.
Oh, the slave owners have it so hard.
Because they're like, oh, we're responsible for them, so it's like obviously harder for us.
No, because I am so appalled at the like cockiness of these people.
Yeah.
It is actually shocking.
Yeah, so they teach that like I'm not 100% sure that it's still to this day, but they were for a while teaching that enslaved people when slavery existed were happy and that Lincoln was evil for freeing them because they need to be put in this position because of the curse.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's just so bad.
Like,
and it's like
so bad.
It's crazy because some of these people probably actually fully believe this because it's like if you grow up learning this.
Yeah, I mean, why would they think anything different?
Yeah.
Especially all
It's
these
so bad.
children
It's so
who
bad.
don't have the ability to leave at all. They know, and they can't even go to school. They can't even leave this community. So of course they're going to grow up believing that because that's all that they know.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, this is so dark.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like a big dark cloud.
Also, I don't even know how else to say this part either. There's also one tribe that I heard talked about where like a reporter went in and was like talking to people about this stuff. And there was one black woman in the cult and they called her their mammy. And they said that she was a humble servant.
Bro.
It's bad. It's bad.
I'm like, is she choosing to be there?
I guess.
But if people can't leave, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's such a fine line.
Yeah.
Because also, like, he says, like, the children can't ever leave, right? But, like, is everybody his children in this cult?
Maybe.
That's what I'm like, yo,
I
We gotta get these
know.
people out of here. Like,
I
oh my
know.
God, do they need help? Do you
Oh
guys
my
need help?
gosh.
We'll help you.
Right. And it really just doesn't even get any better because I do
No,
have another
of course
thing to
not.
mention.
No, of course not.
Oh my gosh. I don't even want to talk about this part either. So they do also have an issue with child molestation.
Great. They said we have to think of every way we can hurt the child,
Yes.
every avenue.
So it just comes back to the fact that like disobedience is a big thing in this cult and children have to obey adults no matter what. Like not just your parents, all adults in the cult, like you're doing whatever they say because they're an adult. You have to respect them.
Yeah.
So that really leads to these adults can do whatever they want to these kids and they won't say anything if they tell them not to say anything. They won't
Yeah.
fight against it because they're like, well, you're telling me to do it, so I'm doing it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That is so disgusting.
And when this was found out, in a few situations, the cult protects the attackers because of what I just said, like that kids just have to do what the adults say, and it's like, okay, well, we got to stand by what our values of what we're teaching everybody, so we're protecting the attackers.
That's crazy, dude.
It's so bad.
That's
So bad.
like the worst thing I've ever heard. It's crazy that these people think they're going to get into heaven. Sorry. I'm not sorry
Mm-hmm.
at all.
I
Like,
know. I know.
that's not, you
Um,
don't act like this on earth and then go to heaven. Like,
right.
that's 1 + 1 = 4. Like, what?
Yeah. It's so bad.
Terrible.
And they also, like I said before, they don't go to doctor, right?
Yeah.
And they basically say that if you get sick, it's because you deserve it.
Oh my God.
Like from God. And they did
That's
also have a whooping cough outbreak, and
shocker.
many kids did die from that. So,
Oh, no.
so anyway, just all of the things. More and more reasons. Do not join a cult.
No, please.
Please don't.
No, please. We can make a community
Um,
somewhere. Like,
Right.
it's not going to be like this. It's not going to
Yeah.
be a cult. Like,
So okay, all of this to back to where do they make their money? Okay. So we already know they have restaurants, but restaurants actually don't make that much money.
yeah.
So they actually are losing money from the restaurants.
Uh-huh.
But they make money on their construction companies because they
Oh,
have construction companies.
interesting.
hmm and they basically like they take up jobs and they will make their people kind of work for free
I
in
mean,
a
of
way.
course.
In a way, all of the people like at all of these places, even probably even the restaurants, like most if not all of the money goes back to the cult and not to the individuals. It's like all for the group effort, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So these people are working so hard on this construction company building these things and then they don't get paid or anything. And also there was like they recognize the Sabbath, so Sundays they're not supposed to work or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But of course they can make exceptions sometimes.
For us.
And their exceptions are that they like need to yeah, like work extra hours or something. And you're right,
Mm-hmm.
actually, now that I'm thinking
We
of it,
went,
we did go on a Sunday.
yeah, we went on a Sunday and they were open and
That's
working.
actually crazy.
Yeah. On the Sabbath day, the day of rest, the good Lord's day of rest.
Guess not anymore.
Nope.
Mm-mm-mm. Um, yeah. So also just the fact that they, don't fully pay their people, it is obviously illegal,
Yeah.
but it's hard to get actually charged for that because like the people aren't trying to report it or sue them or anything.
Yeah. Exactly. And like also, I'm sure they're giving them at least a place to live or something in return, like
Well, yeah,
something. Yeah.
they live on a commune,
Yeah.
yeah. They
Yeah.
live
I'm just
together
thinking about
and
like,
the food is together, like
yeah.
everything's together, so it's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I was thinking just about like where we went and like they were
yeah,
across the street, but it
I
just it
know.
wasn't like a compound though. It was just like a house.
I wonder if they owned like a few houses on the street.
Maybe they could. They could. We only saw them at one house, but
Yeah, it did have a yard. Maybe they had a garden back there.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot more that I could cover on this cult, but like this two-parter gives you the gist.
Yeah, I've heard enough, honestly. Like,
Um, just know if you see any of these businesses I'm about to name,
yeah.
they are run by this cult.
Hold
Okay.
on, wait, hold on. Everybody, listen up. Do not go to these places. All right, let's hear them.
Oh my gosh, I feel like we needed a different sound effect there, but
I don't
that
have
one
I don't have
works.
good options.
That one works. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that one works. Okay. Um, okay, so the businesses this group owns and operates includes Parchment Press, which is a printing company, um, BOJ Construction, a general contractor based in Plymouth, Massachusetts, and operating nationally, using unpaid and child labor. Commonwealth construction contracting primarily in the Southeast. Greener Formulas, which is a soap and body care research and development firm with ties to other businesses. Interesting.
Very.
Mate Factor, which is where we went to.
They got us on that one.
A yerba mate import company that also runs 2 cafes in Manitou Springs, Colorado, and in Savannah, Georgia. We went to one of 2.
One of 2.
Interesting.
How did we do that?
Tribal Trading, an organic foods distribution company based in Spain. Irun.
Okay. Never heard of that. No.
Okay. They have a farm in Kansas, a construction business in Colorado. For that particular community, construction using unpaid labor is their main source of income. Also, Stony Brook Farm Market in Hillsborough, Virginia, which is a restaurant, bakery, and market located on a 45-acre farm close to the border of West Virginia.
Yeah, we gotta stay
So
away from that.
Stony Brook Farm, do not go there.
Okay, I've never heard of it, but
And of course, they run the restaurant chains Yellow Deli, and Common Ground Cafe restaurants.
that's a lot. That's a way more than I thought.
It's a lot.
Yo, I'm
That's why-
appalled.
That's how they can be this bad. Like I feel like
Yeah, they are deep
they're
within.
yes,
They are rooted
yeah,
everywhere,
yeah.
guys.
So any bad culty thing you can think of, like they've done it. That's what it's sounding.
Yeah. Oh my God.
It's so bad.
I'm genuinely. I don't know if I've ever been this shook by a story that we've told. Like this is
I
bad.
know. I know.
This is big bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Wow.
Like this isn't even like a paranormal story. Like I guess it's
I'm
kind of
spooked.
this one's kind of like a warning, okay? Maybe it's a warning to maybe watch what you are like listening to in the paranormal scene or like the spiritual scene, you know, like
Yeah.
don't be falling for these
Yeah.
crooks.
Don't be falling for these fools, okay?
Mhm.
Yeah. That man's a fool.
Yeah.
If I ever heard of one. So stay strong.
This is a
Stay strong in
warning.
your heart and try to see through the BS, you know?
Yep. Yep.
Try your hardest. Yeah.
Okay.
Whoo wee, Rick.
We're done with that. So
Woo wee, Rick. Good Lord. No, I honestly if that wasn't broken up, I think this would have killed me if we listened to all that. If I
Yeah.
heard all of that in one day,
yeah.
I don't know if I would have been okay. I would have been on the floor. Like,
I'm ready to hear yours now.
yeah, let me get into some good.
Make it a little happier.
It's crazy that I can make it happier. I found a good story. A positive story, even. Like, it's crazy. I love it.
I'm ready.
I love it so much. I love it. Didn't even pull it up. Not ready. No, I'm ready. Okay. For you today, I have a mystery, actually.
Okay.
So, we know how I feel about mysteries, but
Mhm.
just prepare yourself. I have the mystery of the angel's glow. Ooh.
Okay. That sounds really good. Listen, we need a little angel glow.
Yeah, this is the opposite. Yeah, we need some angel's glow for sure. Okay.
Oh my gosh, you know I love angels.
Yes, exactly. And I saw this and I was like, Savannah's gonna love this.
Okay.
Like, also
perfect.
shout out Bruno Mars, the angel baby cam.
Yes, yes, it is.
You'll see this story needed an angel baby cam.
Okay.
So, okay. I feel like the title of this story, The Angel's Glow, even does not sound real. But this also, much like your story you just told, is going to be one of the realest stories I've ever told. Real
Okay.
and not questionable. So,
Mm-hmm.
truthfully, I've never heard of anything like it, also. Never in my life. So,
Okay.
let's just jump right on in.
All right. Yeah.
This story kind of first really appears, at least on a bigger scale, in 2001.
Okay. 2001.
But the actual story takes place during the Civil War.
What?
Yeah. So I know that makes
Interesting.
no sense right now, but it will make sense. So we're in the Civil War. More specifically, the Battle of Shiloh,
Okay.
which I had never heard of. But
Yeah, you really like threw it back, and I was not prepared for that.
no, we're in the Civil War times, but we won't always be. So, the Battle of Shiloh, there were over 75,000 people in this battle fighting for a couple of days, and 25,000 lost their lives. That's
Okay.
a lot of people, honey.
That's a lot,
Yeah,
especially for like back then when
yeah.
there wasn't as many people.
Wasn't as many people. Also, wasn't nearly as much medicine.
Yeah.
Like, these people were screwed.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. And neither side were prepared to take care of that many wounded soldiers because a lot of them were still alive but badly hurt,
Yeah.
real bad. So that's why so many died, because they couldn't help them all, unfortunately. So that is really sad. And also, even more sad, the contamination of the dirt and the debris in the battlefield led to even more infection, loss of limbs, and in most cases, death. And the first antibiotics were not even discovered until 1929. So we're in the 1800s, baby. They had no help. They had zero help.
Yikes.
Unless.
Oh, okay, unless.
So, okay, we're throwing it back. It's April of 1862, and we're in Tennessee. Okay. The sun just went down on this day. The battle just ended. Okay. Soldiers are wounded. They're laying on this dirt, this ground out there in Shiloh, Tennessee. And they're just trying to really gather themselves, catch their breath after, I don't know, fighting a war for like 3 or 4 days straight.
Yeah.
And assistance is taking way longer than they're thinking. Like, they're like, where are they? They're trying to get to them, but like they can't. And these men actually end up sitting on this battlefield, hurt, bleeding out, injured for 2 to 3 days, depending on where they were.
Okay.
So that's a long time to be
Yeah.
very seriously, severely injured.
Yeah.
And so, but the medics, I mean, they were making their way through these literal thousands of people and injuries. So, meanwhile, while they're just sitting out there on the battlefield, it's also a storm. Literal rainstorm. Mud is pooling. They're lying in it, lying in the mud.
Okay, I thought you said this was the happy story.
It is. It's just not yet,
Okay.
but it is.
Okay.
I promise it is. Savannah said, "This is not. This is not it, Taylor." I promise we're gonna get there. So it's now day 2, nearing day 3. They're laying in the wet mud, sad on the ground, hurt really bad. And funny enough, they're like, "Bill, Jim, you're glowing blue out of your holes and your bullet wounds and all of your cuts and lesions.
What?
You're glowing blue." And they're like, "Ha ha ha, Billy, you're glowing blue." And so they're all like, "Wait, you're glowing blue." And everybody's like, maybe we're tripping and hallucinating because we're bleeding out on this battlefield. And they're
That's
like, "Ha
crazy.
ha ha." And they like really get a laugh out of it out there. And they're like, "What the heck is this?" So eventually they're taken by the medics to these field hospitals all around the area. And they discover that the troops who claimed to have glowing blue wounds were actually far more likely to survive the war and the stuff. And they did. And they did survive. And so all of this mysterious magical property, since the Civil War, they've just always called it the Angel's Glow, because if you had it, then you were more than likely going to be okay and alive.
Yeah.
But they were like, I don't really know. Like, they genuinely, everybody thought the soldiers were just hallucinating. And some of them just happened to make it out.
Damn.
And they forget about it. We leave it in the past. We say, okay, Civil War, fun. They had the Angels Glow. That's great for them. Fast forward to 2001.
Oh no. What
2001.
do you mean 2001? What time period?
2001. 17-year-old Civil War buff named Bill Martin.
Okay.
This is a kid. A 17-year-old kid named Bill Martin visited the Shiloh battlefield with his family, where they were told the story of the Angel's Glow, and Bill's mom, Phyllis, happened to be a microbiologist. And her specific study was actually a soil bacteria called Photorhabdus luminescens. And this bacteria is bioluminescent.
Oh my God.
Which means that it gives off its own light. And specifically, it gives off a pale blue light in color. And so Bill and his family are standing there listening at this museum and this battlefield of these people talking. They're learning about the Angel's Glow. And his mom is like, oh my God, that sounds just like the soil that I study.
Oh my God. That's insane. Wait.
Right? And Bill and his bestie, Jonathan Curtis, who was with him, they were all three like, wait, light bulb, like, could that be what it is?
Yeah.
And so Phyllis, of course, she's like, well, we have to find out, obviously. So let's get back home. Let's go to the lab. Let's go. Phyllis, I think, is so cute. She lets Bill and Jonathan kind of take over this science project.
Oh, love
she
that.
helps them, obviously. That's her job. But
yeah,
all the credit goes to them, which I do love that. And they learn in their studies that this bacteria lives inside of nematodes, so little baby creatures.
Okay.
Which are, tiny parasitic worms that burrow into insect larvae in the soil or plants, specifically if there's a lot of water and stuff and mud.
Oh my God, and there was a lot of water.
Yep, and once they're rooted inside the larva, the nematodes vomit up this bacteria,
okay,
which releases chemicals that kill the host larva and any other microorganisms inside.
They literally have it's a natural antibiotic.
Yeah.
In the soil.
Yes. Literally, yes. However, so the boys are like, wow, we have natural medicine in this muddy ground.
And they didn't
However,
even know.
but they have a problem.
Okay.
There's a problem with their hypothesis. They learn that the bacteria cannot survive at a normal human body temperature. So that really puts a big hole in their theory because they're like, well, it would need to be in there with their body temperature.
But if they're losing blood.
If they're losing blood and out in the rain for 2 to 3 days in the cold, wet mud, they learned that, so typical body temp is 96 degrees. They have found now that after 2 to 3 days, the soldiers' body temperatures would have been around 88 degrees, which is almost 10 degrees colder.
That's actually crazy.
And nematodes, this can happen in 88 degrees. So when the nematodes from the muddy soil got into their wounds from laying literally in the mud, the bacteria had the right environment to survive and literally save these men's lives by eating out the dangerous germs that were going to kill them.
Oh my God.
Yep.
Dang.
Yep. So Bill and Jonathan did all of this work. And so when it came to their school science fair, they said, hey, boy, do we have an idea for you. So they enter. Obviously, they win their school science fair with this because this is crazy. And then their school is like, we have to put them in a way bigger science fair than the school science fair.
Yeah.
So they are entered into the team competition of the 2001 Intel International Science and Engineering Fair with this bacteria project, and they win first place. The Smithsonian Institute recognizes their work as true today, which is so awesome to me. And when I was little, I wanted something like this to happen to me so bad.
Yeah.
Like, so bad. I wanted to make a scientific discovery so bad.
You still can.
Yeah, you're right. And I hope to one day. So I did say this is a mystery because it was up until 2001 a mystery, but it is a solved mystery.
I love that.
AKA the best kind.
Yeah.
Literally. And it's crazy to think that these 17-year-old boys were able to solve a 200-year-old mystery. Like, yes, with the help of their mom, but like, whatever,
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh my god.
Like, whatever.
That's actually amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. And that just like, it's another reason why we tell these stories because like maybe we can one day find the real answers. Like we don't
Yeah.
have the science perhaps now to answer these questions, but give it a couple hundred years and you're like, duh, it's this growing bacteria that glows in the dark. Obviously, that's Mothman. Like,
oh my god. Yes.
somebody
Yeah.
somebody could come up with an answer one day.
I love that.
Right.
It's oh my gosh.
It is. Also, it's really important to mention that this phenomenon actually did occur in other places and other times other than the Shiloh battlefield, but it was never really connected until 2001. Everything was connected, and they were like, "Oh my God, nobody in the whole world really knew that it was this bacteria and that this could, happen." But they were just like, "Yeah, we're accepting a fate that like they glow blue and they're okay."
Yeah.
Everywhere across the world.
Right.
So I just think it's so funny that they were just like, yeah, they're hallucinating. Because of course you would think that in the 1800s.
Yeah.
So yeah, that is the mystery of the angel's glow.
Oh my gosh.
I literally love that story so much. When I found it, I was like,
I really love it. It's like
that's
so
incredible.
pure that they were able to find the answer. And
Yeah.
like that's like one of their things they are interested in is the Civil War.
Yeah, like they love the Civil War.
We're like now we're part of the history of the Civil War because we discovered this.
It's the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Shout out to those boys. That's fire. I hope me and you can discover something about the Civil War one day.
Yeah. Or about something else.
Anything. I would discover anything.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
I'm
I have
crying.
too many like interests though. Like I feel like you need to have like one certain interest that
Yeah.
you're like really deep into in order to discover something like that. And I'm just like I just jump around too much.
Yeah. I'm broad on a lot of things.
Yeah.
Not deep on one.
Exactly. Like we need to change it up and
Yeah.
like do that. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. We'll work on it.
Yeah.
We'll work on it.
Maybe paranormal stuff is what we're
Yeah, we're gonna. I mean, we found a ghost. If you listen to the last episode, you can see it on our Instagram. So
Yeah. We did.
I mean, I guess we discovered something.
Yeah. True.
Let us know if you think it's a ghost. Well, that's really all I have for the people. You too.
Yeah, that's it for this episode.
Yeah. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
A doozy.
It was
A
a
goodie,
doozy.
but a doozy. I was so invested
Yeah.
and hurt. I
I
felt
know.
stabbed at every moment.
Yeah. Let us know if you want to hear about more cults.
Yeah,
Um,
I'm
was
scared.
that a good thing to throw into the mix? Because I feel like we
Yeah.
haven't really covered that many cults.
No, like at all, really.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
let us know.
let us know.
But
Let us know. But I guess we will see you guys in a few weeks.
okay. Bye. Cue the music.